Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually filming for this channel again. Um, so, welcome back to Audiobook Lover. Um, I'm Victor, if you don't know me. I, when I made this channel, I guess I was reading a lot of audiobooks, which I still do. Um, it's my preferred style of reading because I'm very not good at seeing. So I usually listen to audiobooks to just kind of, get I'm still reading. However, I recently got, well, last year I got a tablet. It's currently charging right now, so usually I'd be recording on that. Um, but it's charging, so I'm not. Um, So anyway, because I got that tablet, I've been reading a lot of ebooks. I can like zoom in and it's fine. So and I have been reading. It's been months since I last updated this channel. Um, I guess I was just kind of feeling sad that I have barely any subs, and I was feeling a bit, upset that my videos don't get that many views and everything, and I kind of stopped. Um, but I want to come back. I want to do more on this channel. I have another channel. It's a bit more. Well, it's popular, but not popular. Popular, like it doesn't have like thousands of subs or anything. But I just, I don't know. I've been on that one a lot more. Um, But I want to come back to this. I want to talk about books. I want to, just do the stuff that I used to do on here. I'm so not used to talking on here anymore. Um, but anyway, so I wanted to do a January wrap up. Today is February 1st, so I figured I would get into a January wrap up. I read, let's see, 4. Okay, so I read 4 fully. I'm working on a few more that I started in January, but I didn't finish them, so yeah. So, finally, 3.5 minutes into this video, let's get into it. So, the first book that I read was a 4-star rating. It was Rest Stop by Nat Cassidy. I loved it. Honestly, it was so good. It would have been a 5-star. I feel like if, I don't know, I wanted more bug stuff and snake stuff and all that kind of stuff. I don't like it when spiders die, but, I mean, it was coming at him, but I mean, like, the blood and the guts and everything, it reminded me of Terrifier almost, just the way that some of the blood and guts and everything, which, if you like Terrifier, I really think you'll like Rest Stop. It's not exactly the same, obviously, but it has some similar elements, so I think that it's worth the read. And then, so yeah, 4 stars. It's a good one. The next one that I read, which I started the next day after that one and finished it the same day, which I also finished Rest Stop in one day. Actually, just one evening. So the next one is a 3.5 star, and that was Dead Inside by Chandler Morrison. Um, Shit was gross. Like, I mean, that book was fucked up. But, I mean, I really wanted to be getting into Splatterpunk, which you will notice that pretty much all of these books that I read in January were Splatterpunks. I was just on a Splatterpunk run, and I wanted to read all of them. Well, not all of them, obviously I haven't read all of them, but you know what I mean, that's all I wanted to read. But I gave Dead Inside a 3.5 star because, I don't know, it was good. Like, I mean, obviously, but it was repetitive. The characters were kind of, like, the main character was kind of boring. Like, he didn't really have much to him, which I think is the point, is to try to, I don't know if they were trying to make it so that the character was unlovable, because he definitely was. All the characters were, basically, which there were really only two. But yeah, I mean, it was okay. I just didn't like the characters, and I mean, I guess that's the point. But yeah. So 3.5 stars. I would recommend it, actually, if you're into Splatterpunk. I feel like it's a good place to start, maybe? I don't know. So the next book that I read, was 100% Match by Patrick C. Harrison III. I gave this one a 4 star. This book was fucking gross too. I loved it. it was so stupid. Like, I mean, like, in a good way. You know, like, I mean, just reading some of the shit that this guy was doing, and the ending really got me. The ending was what made it a 4 star, because it was absolutely ridiculous. I could not believe it. It was so great. I mean, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I can't describe it without giving away spoilers, because this book it was so much, but it was so good. I think this one's my favorite of the ones that I've read so far, because it's fucked up, man. And then the last book that I read, which I would have to say is probably my least favorite, but even so, it's still a 3.5 star rating. And that's Zola by D.E. McCluskey. Sorry if I said that wrong. Yeah, it was very gross, and I don't look at cheese the same way. Like, I think everybody says that when they read this book, but, actually my sister recommended that I read this one, because she's been into Splatterpunk books recently as well, and she picked it up and she was reading it and she was like, dude, you gotta read this. And so finally I picked it up and I was like, oh god. Like, it's one of those books you have to, like, sit down for a second and, like, come back to, because it's not, you know, it's gross, but it's good. But it still was probably one of my least favorite. I don't know. I mean, it was good. Like I said, all these books were good, but there's just something about this one that I can't. If I were to read any of these again, it would be 100% Match and Rest Stop. the two that I would not read again is Dead Inside and Zola. So, if that gives you any indication of how they turned out. But yeah, so those are the 4 books that I read. I don't know. I have a few books that I'm reading right now, but I'll get to those in a later video. I really hope that I can continue making videos on this channel because I do miss it. I really need to, get back to making, the videos about, books and everything. I miss it. I really do. I just was having a lot of luck with my other channel that I decided I would focus more on that one. So I don't know. I'll have to see if I can have luck on this channel. I guess, the point of the channel isn't to, be really popular or, like, be one of the biggest, booktubers or anything. I just really want to have, a small, or, whatever, a little community on here. I want to be able to, have subs and, have a good time on this channel. So, with that being said, thank you for watching this wrap up. I'm gonna try to make more videos again. So hopefully, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.